Thank you so much for joining me on Coffee With. It's been a while, and we're getting back in the swing of things. We're in a new location, and actually we're in a new business that has opened, and that's what we're going to be talking about today. Jon, thank you for joining me. Jon Miller,
Glad to be here.
co-owner of Caffe Paradiso.
Mm-hmm.
And who's the other co-owner?
That would be my wife.
That wife you have.
The wife I have, Nadia.
Nadia.
And she's mostly responsible for, well, basically the whole thing.
Yeah, basically the whole thing. I know, but I've noticed when I come in here, you're always behind the cash register.
Yes.
Yes. So you're no fool, right?
No. Well, it's not just that. It's that she is more of the connoisseur of the culinary arts than I am.
Gotcha. Well, tell me a little bit about how y'all decided to open the coffee shop, and you and I have had several discussions about it, but I don't think I've ever heard the whole story.
Well, she and I worked for a company that did the floor cleaning, janitorial for the Kroger stores. And back in June, that company lost the contract for the Kroger stores. And we were undecided what we should do. Maybe move to Europe, maybe, try to figure it out and stay here.
And let's talk about move to Europe, because that's where Nadia's from.
That's where she's from.
Okay.
Her hometown is in Nakud, Czech Republic. And she has a house there that she has paid for and built and everything else. And so we didn't have many employment opportunities here. It's like, well, maybe it's time to move to Europe in a house that's paid for. So, but we wanted to stick it out because I have a son who goes to school here, and we wanted to wait and let him finish school out here. So we were bantering about ideas, and she said, you know what, there's no coffee shops here. And she's very much a coffee connoisseur. And we said, hey, let's try it. Thus, the idea and concept for Caffe Paradiso was created.
So tell me a little bit about what y'all serve.
Well, we serve basically just everything that most people would think of as a Starbucks, with the frappuccinos and the lattes and the mochas. But we go a little bit beyond that because we also do like sandwiches and kolache, which is the European pastries.
That she makes
that
here.
she makes fresh right here.
And the sandwiches.
The sandwiches.
She makes the bread.
The bread is made fresh right here. And we do ham sandwiches, turkey, roast, new on the menu, roast beef, cheese bread, garlic cheese bread. All of that is made fresh right here in the store.
And then, now y'all also have other things besides coffee, because I just downed a really great fruit whip.
Yes, we wanted to try to cater to be a more family-oriented business. And of course, you don't want to have your 8-year-old son coming in and, sucking down 3 espressos. So we offer milkshakes and fruit whips and hot chocolate.
And you have some soft drinks.
And we have some soft drinks and some fruit juice and orange juice.
And you have a huge TV, which you can't see on camera, but it's really nice. You have Wi-Fi, free Wi-Fi.
Free Wi-Fi.
You have a little outdoor area for smokers or for people who just like to enjoy being outdoors on a day that's much warmer than today.
Correct, yeah. And in the spring and summer and early fall, we're going to plan on having some acoustical, I have not been able to say that word all day, acoustical musicians come out and play guitars and do some singing. Yes.
Oh, wow, that's
From my time and experience in the music business, I've met several very talented individuals who are going to come out and entertain.
Excellent. Now, I know that there are a couple of places in town that have approached you about having some meetings here, so that is a possibility if people want to. Tell me about that.
Yes, we do. Well, for example, every Tuesday we have a local real estate agency that comes in and they hold their meetings here. And now there's a women's meeting group. I don't even quite know if they have a name yet, but I know it's a women's meeting group where one lady who cooks cakes that we don't provide here, she comes in and provides free samples. And the women's meeting group, it's basically more of just a let's meet new people type of organization. They're starting to meet here on Mondays, at least once a month.
Yeah.
And a few church youth group, they come in occasionally on Wednesday evenings.
Okay. So let's talk about where you are. Okay. Because, there may be some people that see this that they're really familiar with what's going on back here.
Yeah, it is sort of a odd stated location.
Yeah. So we're on Halls Ferry.
Halls Ferry.
Behind Walgreens.
Right.
I think everybody in Warren County knows where Chick-Fil-A is going in.
No, you'd actually be surprised. We have people come in here every day that point to where they're doing the dirt work right out front and go, is that where the Chick-fil-A is going?
Okay, Chick-fil-A is going in next to Walgreens.
Next to
and you are
Walgreens.
directly behind that, which would put
Correct.
you almost directly across the street from
Whataburger.
Whataburger.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of up in the corner.
Correct.
Lots of parking.
Plenty of parking.
Contrary to what people believe, it's very easy to get in and out of here. There's
Yes.
a light down from Halls Ferry. You're not trying to get out into the intersection on
Correct.
Halls Ferry. You can also go out and go in front of Home Depot and
Yes,
go up
and
to
go
that
up to
traffic
that
light.
traffic light.
So it's really very easy to get out in here. I should know because I come down here way too often.
You can never come down here way too often. You know we love having you here.
Now, what are your hours?
Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. Saturday is 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sunday 11 a.m. to 5 p.m.
And so y'all just work all the time?
We are
7 days a week?
7 days a week, and the wife is still the supervisor. Once again, we got the Kroger stores back.
Oh, wow.
And now she's also working nights, and what we're hoping for is to be successful enough to where she can retire from the janitorial service, and we'll be able to actually even extend our hours even further here.
Excellent. Now, I know y'all did your decorations here,
Yes.
and I'm hoping they'll get some shots and incorporate them while we're talking.
Mm-hmm.
But y'all did the painting and the photographs.
She
and-
came up with the entire color scheme and color design. She actually did these, which I know they can't really see, but maybe a part of the paintings on the wall. She chose the photos from the European countries. Well, she and I.
Yeah.
I got to help on that part. She picked out the design of the bars and the tiles, and she even went behind the contractor and made sure that they were straight.
Yeah,
And of course, we did the floors.
right. Of course y'all did the floors. Well, it looks great, and like I said, I spend way too much time down here.
No.
But we are just delighted to have y'all here, and your coffee is wonderful.
Thank
The
you very
collages
much.
are really
I have to butt in and ask a question
Certainly.
because I've known Jon for a number of years.
We can't talk about those times.
How different is when I first met you? You were playing in a heavy metal band.
Correct.
This is not anything I would have ever imagined a heavy metal guitar player.
Drummer.
Well, yeah, that's true, drummer.
See, so
I
there's a
would- I would
difference.
imagine a heavy metal drummer, guitar player, anybody doing a coffee shop. How
Well, yeah.
different is it?
It's,
well. You have to be awake during the day, right?
well, yeah, there is that. No one brings me free shots of Jaeger, which is fun because I never liked Jaeger anyway. But no, I mean, it's really not that different in the sense that it's public relations. I get to meet a lot of new people, a lot of friendly faces, and I get to provide them with something that they enjoy, which is coffee. So, you know.
Sweet. I just wanted to ask that.
Well, thank you, Chris. Anytime, just come on in.
Come on in, Chris. Happy to have you here.
Well, I totally lost my train of thought, but I do want to invite people to come on out.
Oh yes, word of mouth is basically our biggest publicity right now. Although we do have a Facebook page with
Yes, that's what I was going to ask you about social media. Do you have
social-
a website?
We do have our Facebook
Facebook
page is
page.
because I don't want. We thought about doing a web page, but I wanted more actual direct communication, and Facebook just allows
it.
us to. You know, if someone compliments us on the page, I don't have to email them. I can write them immediately back. You know, just like that. You know.
Well, you know, I came over here one Saturday, and I don't know if you were here or not, you may have been out of town. One Saturday morning, I came in here and got a giant cup of coffee, and then I went down to 5 Star Nails and had a manicure and a pedicure.
Yes, I was here.
And then I went to Yanni's and had
Had
lunch.
lunch.
And then I went to Orange Leaf and got your
Got-
frozen yogurt. I spent the entire day.
right here.
Right
And
here.
you can actually do that.
Yeah, it was really pretty
You
fun.
know, in this one little small area, you can have breakfast, lunch, dessert,
Yeah.
and you know,
And you can stay for dinner because Yanni's is open for dinner and he's got a belly dance.
exactly on Fridays and Saturdays.
That's right. Jon, thank you so much, and I wish y'all the very best success. If people want to get in touch with you, they can go on to your Facebook page,
Facebook
or they
page.
can call you at 601-634-1590.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
Yes.
Thanks, Jon.
Thank you so much.